everyone. Hi. I'm so glad that you were all able to show up. I know you were all really excited to see me last week, but you're not going to see me this week, so you're going to have to be patient, okay? Okay? We're hearing that? Patience, it is a virtue. So you're going to enjoy this other session. And then once you're done watching that, you can live your little life or whatever for the next week. And then when you come back that next week, then you can go ahead and enjoy my glorious presence. So without further ado, the members of FNF Decursio.
Oh my gosh.
That was the beautiful bit. Beautiful bit.
Hello, everyone. Hi. It's Miss Sinclair, your multiversal menace. Today it's Rouse Sinclair, the Dropout Doggo Necromancer, and I'm going to be hosting episode 6 of Fame and Falchions Decursio, The Glass-Covered Heart. We are joined by a star-studded cast featuring one Strifewife,
Hello.
one Snowy Eliana,
Hi.
one Green Knight,
Hello.
3.5 Felony Sparks,
Hello.
and one Tails of Tie.
Hi, y'all.
So, we're going to be starting off with a little bit of a introduction to everybody while Ty gets ready for the recap. So, starting off with Drive 5, can you let us know a little bit about you and what kind of stuff you do with stream?
Yes, I can. Hello, everyone. My name is Strifewife. I am your local otter girl here in my otter pond. And I'm a voice actress, an audiobook narrator, and a just crazy, nerdy, weird gamer person. But here for Fame and Falchions Decursio, I am Arya Calveris, a celestial elf. Oh, and I am fighting a bit of a sore throat, so I'm a little more raspy than normal, but I mean, it's not terrible, but it's completely purposeful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a character decision.
Definitely. One night only.
And Snowy Eliana.
Hi. It's your silly, fluffy snow puppy, Snowy Ileana here, shining ever brighter and warming my way into your hearts. I am a variety streamer, gamer, voice actress. And in this session, in Fame Falchions Decursio, I am Celica Leone, a blue-haired, blue-furred fox beastkin, who has had many ground-shaking, earth-shattering revelations both about her and about her friends recently. So she's having a minor panic attack at all times now.
Poor thing.
Listen, you're the ones that fell from the sky and crashed through her window.
We apologized.
And I'll fucking do it again.
The two different reactions. I'm sorry, and I'll do it again. But, yeah.
Excellent. And the Green Knight.
It's me, Green Knight, a very, 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 very occasional streamer. I should get back into that. But I said last time that next time I was gonna have something else to plug, if that's okay. Okay. I am publishing a story on Wattpad.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, get published, nerd.
Thank you. I'm putting on the finishing touches now. And I'm gonna release the first 3 chapters by the end of this stream. And I will update it basically every 2 weeks. But if a lot of people pay a lot of attention to it, then I'll update it every week. So whether or not it's weekly is in your hands.
And
Anyway.
and as long as you're okay with it, Green Knight, you want to send me that link? I'll post it in my server for you.
I will.
That way, anyone who is listening in wants to read, they can click the link there to find it.
Yeah. It's an isekai story about a young man named Virio living by himself with his dog out in the woods when all of a sudden a strange girl falls out of the sky, claiming to be from a weird place called Japan?
The question
Excellent.
mark at the end of
The
that.
question mark at the end of Japan really sells it.
Yes, it's an inverted isekai. Let's see what wild hijinks these two wonderful people will get into. Maybe romance? Who knows?
And Felony Sparks.
Oh, thank fuck. I was about to start shitposting again. Hi, hello. I am Felony Sparks, the biggest disaster to wink this side of the Milky Way. But you can call me Fel. Most days out of the week, I bring you chaos, nonsense, and destruction. We are multiplying the fuck out of the chaos and nonsense tonight, apparently. I am a variety streamer, doing a little bit of everything. And when I'm not hiding from Imperials, I am menacing my friends. Tonight, however, I am playing classic Midwest emo Hawthorne. And I'm totally not going to shoot anybody in the face to heal them. That would be silly.
You gotta give Dr. Parks a heart attack.
I'm looking forward to it so much.
And Tales of Ty.
Hi, it's Tales of Ty, also known as Ty for short. I'm an amateur voice actor and TTRPG enthusiast, and I actually have something to plug that Grey Haven reminded me of last session. We have a podcast on Spotify hosted by Flavored Enemy called Myth, Magic, and Might, DM'd by our wonderful Green Knight, where I'm playing a character named Frida Madagascar Crowley.
That's a sentence.
But tonight,
Mrs. Crowley.
Her name is a full sentence.
it is a full yes. But tonight I am playing Poppy Gum Gum, a former K-pop star looking to grab hold of the spotlight.
Excellent. Thank you. And before we get into it, Ty, you were going to give us a recap of last session.
Yes, I am. I tried to condense and combine two people's notes, my own notes and our lovely Celica's notes. So if I miss anything, just let me know, but I'm ready whenever we are.
Go for it.
Last time on Fame Falchions' Decursio, Lonan dragged Hawthorne to bed while the rest of the party hung out. Poppy unknowingly created musical notes emanating from her guitar while playing, much to everyone's surprise. She played a song with Celica, an old lullaby about the Huma bird, and intentionally attempted to create magical notes, causing bubbles to form which pop and sprayed a small mist. Poppy, Celica, Ari, and Shireen then get to talking about breakfast and have a deep conversation about their favorite foods and what is possible with Skene cuisine. We then learn the terrible truth from Celica that tomorrow is the Paxazi, in which, on the second day of each month, the slaves who can no longer contribute or become delvers are executed. Arya wants to know if it's possible to free them, and Shireen mentions that she can help the party identify who is to be executed, but she must go alone. Shireen offers the group a drink with dates and walnuts called Shav, an ancient drink in Skene culture. Shireen brings a cup to Lonan as well, and the rest of the party prepares for sleep. Celica carves a wooden fox for Shireen to give her the next morning, a gift that she's given to others who have gone on dangerous missions. Arya tries to figure out a drink to make for Hawthorne as an apology and settles on sake. Poppy takes a bath and offers to play a song for Shireen, but she does not seem interested. With that, the whole group heads to bed. As the party sleeps, we cut to a woman chained in a cell wearing a maid outfit. She utters a series of mechanical-sounding sentences, seemingly calculating different percentages, and ends with, "Please help me, heroes." We cut back to the group, and Lonan wakes up early and cooks oma rice for the party, particularly eager to cook for Shireen. Shireen seems taken aback, but expresses her gratitude, commenting that Lonan used too much oil in his cooking. Lonan gathers the rest of the party. Hawthorne wakes up, and when Lonan goes to gather Poppy, he finds her still in her underwear, leading to an embarrassing exchange for both of them. Party gathers at the table, and Celica gifts Shireen the wooden fox. Poppy pulls Lonan aside. Much to the dismay of the rest of the party, she explained the Poxazi to him. The others were uncertain about sharing with Lonan because he was likely to react very strongly. Lonan flies off the rails in anger, but Poppy manages to calm him down and convinces him to work with the plan they developed so far. Later, there's a commotion in the guild hall, where a woman with 4 arms named Shah Maran was standing in front of a pile of zenith. We know that she is the wife, or we learn that she is the wife of the Bean Lord. Did I say Bean Lord?
Not the fucking Bean Lord. Oh my god.
Oh,
I need someone to
my
do fan art of the Beast Lord, but made of beans. I need it now.
Yes. Okay. It
All
just
fear the Bean
makes me
Lord.
think of Liam on TikTok. We need Liam to be the Bean Lord and like right next to the Beast Lord and have them be like siblings or something.
Oh, no.
You will all bow before Pintos.
Okay,
Not
but why
Lima.
Pintos
Anyway.
specifically?
Well,
Anyway.
Anyway, we learn that she's the wife of the Beast Lord. She explains to the Delvers that there's a new challenge in the dungeon, a creature with a powerful Magistone that, if retrieved, will allow the claimee to ask for a single favor from the Beast Lord himself. Arya spends a fabula point to reveal her intentions and learns that she's carrying the will of the Beast Lord in order to stir the hornet's nest. Hawthorne spends a fabula point to learn that we are not the only party upset with the Beast Lord and that many seek to challenge him. Hawthorne spent another point to introduce a plot twist. A situation like this has occurred before during Celica's father's time. We learn from Barome that Celica's father Felix and Barome attempted a run at the same creature when she was very young. He explains that it's a demon eye, a metal bull with purple glowing mist that can change its shape and even turn those it attacks ethereal. The party returns to the perch, and Celica realizes or remembers that Delphira's mother was actually executed during Poxazi. Shrem informs the party that the only individual that is expected to be executed today is a woman named Zarina. The party realize they must negotiate with the Beast Knights, and Lonan spends a point to learn that they have a penchant for whiskey. We acquire a massive barrel that only Lonan can carry. The party arrived at the Beast Knight headquarters with a drink in hand to negotiate. Vizier brings us in to speak with Lady Artemisa. She accepts the trade for Zarina, so long as Zarina herself accepts. Zarina tries to express her usefulness to the party, and we take her with us, bringing her back to the guild house to speak. Arya begins to have her suspicions about Zarina raised. When confronted, Zarina reveals a more mechanical side to herself, and explains that it is her purpose to mimic mortal life. She explains that her soul was shattered and spread throughout the dungeon. She gives Lonan a weapon, the Breaker of Chains, and the rest of the party leaves the room, where we get a spicy secret lore drop for Celica that the rest of us didn't hear. And if I'm not missing anything, that is where we begin today.
You are correct. That covers everything. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have everything here pulled up. I think that I do.
That spicy lore drop didn't make me lose my shit. I was
No,
totally
I bet
fine.
not. And we were all angry that we had to be shushed about it and cover our ears and just sit there, and then the friggin' end.
I had to make a whole separate notes doc that is just the secret lore doc now. That isn't the one that's shared with the party, because my normal notes doc is shared with the party, and I gave them all the ability to see it. And then my secret lore doc only Sinclair has access to.
Mm-hmm. We began many years ago.
Oh gods.
Oh, heaven help us.
It's a small room. There are old, worn wooden furniture covered in a fine, small, thin layer of dust. And several sacks of veggies and fruits and herbs that are tied up and placed into neat piles and on some shelves. And in the center of the room, there is a small hand-woven rug. It is absolutely gorgeous. They're the sort of like combination of like darker bits of wicker mixed with the lighter ones, kind of tied up together with bits of fiber and string, creating this beautiful patterned rug in the middle. Something that's very obviously passed down generation after generation. And sitting on this rug, currently laid back where they are sort of just laid on their backs looking at each other, are two young, maybe 8-year-old girls. One with a sort of light blue hair tied up in these sort of really cutesy pigtails and these really sharp pointed fox ears, and the other with this sort of fiery orange blonde wild hair that like sits at her mid shoulder. She's got these bright honey golden eyes with these slitted feline pupils, and she looks over at the other. Hey, Celica, a question for you. Are we gonna like do anything today, or are we just gonna like stare longingly into each other's eyes?
I don't know. I wasn't planning anything today, but do we want to go down to the river?
Yeah, I mean that could be fun. You could do that. There was the other thing though. You remember that person who like came in and was like traveling across Skene, and they like had like all these kind of like weird tools and stuff. I thought we could go and like check this out.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay. Alright, so we wanna go check that out and then we can go down to the river.
yeah, that sounds really fun, yeah?
Alright, well stop being a lazy fox and come with me. She grabs you by the hand and picks you up off of the rug, and as you kind of walk, and she pulls you off of it, the rug kind of skitters across the ground a little bit as your feet kick off of it, up against the wall. And you just see this beautiful depiction of this dark fox that's kind of trotting across this open plain in like a complete circle around the actual rug. As the two of you head down through the stairs of the old ramshackle apartment, you hear the conversation happening from behind closed doors about dinner, and head out the front door. So, I mean, I don't have any Xenon, you don't have any Xenon, but we could like still go look, right? Like, you don't have to pay money to look, right?
Yeah, we can just go look and see what they have.
Alright, well, let's go then. And she drags you along. and you move through the streets on the way down to the open air markets. As you reach the bazaar, there are people bustling around, delvers and merchants, and it's rather lively. Overbearing is the weight of the seriousness of many of the individuals that are here, but there's still small wonders to be found in between. As you're darting through, you finally come across the stall of the traveler from across Skene. Is an older looking man, this really weathered looking skin, salt and pepper like beard that falls to just about the top of his collar, wearing this dark blue cloak that is trimmed in this bright white. He has these small glasses that sit on the end of his extremely crooked nose. As he looks over the glasses at you all and says,
"Oh, hello there. You all came to peruse the wares? Just curious."
I mean, I'm just, and you see that, Inanna looks over at you, Salika.
We're just curious, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
you don't see a lot of people outside Ferocia.
Mm-hmm. And you just kind of want to know what stuff you had. What's that? And you see that, Inanna points at a rather large, ornate-looking wooden box. You can see this sort of dark, almost black wood that is sort of knotted, like it was hollowed out from a trunk of a rather knotted-looking tree. And it has these beautiful bronze clasps that kind of shine against the contrast of the dark wooden box. As he kind of stands up.
"Oh, you have a rather keen eye. Here, I don't mind showing you."
And he pulls it down from the shelf and puts it on the table in front of you.
"This right here
As he lifts the clasp,
is a glass-covered heart."
you look inside and you see this beautiful crystalline structure. It's like this really light blue. And inside you can see this deep, dark red, crystallized, anatomical heart inside.
"It's quite rare. There are only a few said to be in existence. But it is said that after the Demon Lord's curse, many demons wished to claim back their souls. And so, they built these devices, those demons of ancient times, so that they may take the energy that resides within their Magistone and pass it into this, a way for them to control their own fates and not allow it to be controlled by that of the gods. What do you think, young ones? Do you think it's an old legend, a fable, it's untrue and unfounded? Or do you think there might be some truth to it?"
I mean, it seems kind of crazy to be able to just move stuff like your soul into other things. I mean, that's stuff that only the gods can do, right? Celica?
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone being able to just move their Magistone or parts of their energy like that before. That sounds incredible and totally outside of our power.
Got it, Strix. Fixing it now.
Sorry.
Should be good.
Sorry. I'll try
You're
to
good.
speak up too.
Well, yeah. No, I don't think it's possible, to be completely honest. But if it were, I think I'd want to put my soul into a really cool sword. That way I can, like, be able to, like, swing my soul around and, like, you know, kill all the monsters with it.
And Sokka like kind of gently pushes Ina's arm. Silly, you'd want to put it in your sword.
Yeah,
what
you
if
told me
you-
that.
But what if you lost it? I had to help you find your sword last week.
Okay, well, fine. Then I take my soul and I split it in two, and then I put it in two swords.
And Sokka like face palms like, you just have 2 times the swords to lose.
Yeah, I suppose. But, hear me out on this. What if I have you with me? And then I won't lose it, because you'll be there with me. And you'll be able to tell me if I'm gonna leave it behind in somewhere silly. Plus, I think I wouldn't, like, not, lose my soul. That would be weird. Like, how do you just lose your own soul? I feel like you would feel it, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess you probably would feel it, but I would tell you anyway. I wouldn't want you to leave something like that behind.
Well, I mean, sounds to me like we need to figure out how to split our souls. And you know what? Maybe, if you get, like, really good with the sword too, maybe I'll let you wield my soul sword too.
And I'd let you wield mine.
Well, you all seem to have a rather keen eye. So, now that you've seen the glass heart, this glass-covered heart, if you encounter one in the future, just know they are incredibly rare. A treasure worthy of being, well, treasured. So,
He
So?
lowers the lid and closes it.
I think that will be all of your show and tell for today. You want to learn more? Come to the Academy at Arcanus Hollow. Till then, I guess you're going to have to deal with travelers and bringing little bits of information from the great wide world.
Okay, mister. I'll definitely find you.
I am sure you will. Now, if you were to find me, you were to set out upon looking for me to learn more about these great and interesting things, who might you ask for?
Oh, I didn't think of that. What's your name, mister?
My name is Kato.
Ball check.
Cato.
Okay, Mr. Gato. I'll remember that.
And you best not forget it. After all, if you ever find yourself with a glass-covered heart, I would be certain to make it worth your while. Now, run along. before those wild beast knights come and give you a heckling for being out past curfew.
Oh crap! I didn't realize it was so late. Come on, Ina, we
Oh,
have to
wait,
get back.
oh, I didn't realize it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
She grabs your hand and starts running with you. As the two of y'all begin to run back in, you run inside through the door into the house, back up the stairs into the room, collapse onto the rug. Both of you out of breath. She looks over at you. You look over at her. Maybe the first people I'm gonna fight after turning my soul into swords, I'm gonna thrash all those beast knights.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have to worry about the stinking curfew.
Yeah. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll be right behind you, Ina.
Well, I mean, someone's gotta make this a place where the two of us can be happy together in, right?
Right, yeah.
And she just kind of like leans her forehead up against yours and just kind of giggles.
And Salaka's
As-
giggling too, her ears leaning forward and touching Ina's head.
And you feel this sense of warmth kind of spiral inside of your chest, circling and circling, trotting and trotting, around and around, as it slows, grows colder and colder, and stiller and stiller, and stops. As you find yourself back here, standing inside of this cold wooden room with the truth that you have just learned. Thinking back to that glass-covered heart. What do you do, Celica?
I think it just falls to her knees as she's like thinking about that moment, and then like with the realization that just happened, and tears start tracking down her cheeks as she's just kneeling on the floor. And I'm assuming Zarina's still like in front of her.
Yeah, she's just kind of standing there watching you.
And so
Has not
she just
has not really reacted at all.
And so it just falls to her knees with like an audible thud that probably the rest of the party could hear, and tears are just tracking down her cheeks as she starts to like first cry a little bit and then start weeping and then start sobbing loudly.
Celica?
Help, people help, please. I need people help.
Celica, what's wrong? Oh, Celica dear. And Arya puts her arm around her shoulder and slowly rubs her back. It's all right. It's all
Celica
right.
like barely reacts. Like she leans into Arya a little bit, but like she's barely reacting. Like she's basically non-responsive.
Arya turns around. What happened?
I thought this was something that I wasn't supposed to say.
Okay, Celica, may she say? What? I don't wish to intrude, but how can I help?
It's just a lot. I don't know what to. There's so much.
Okay, All right, all right. You don't have to speak of it now, or I mean, I guess not ever if you don't want, but
Serena? Serena?
Yeah?
You can tell them.
Yeah, I am. She doesn't have a Magistone.
uh, d- uh, what?
There's
Is that possible?
There's traces of Magia and energy. And I can tell that, she's still alive. But there is no Magistone there. There's more, but and she looks at you, Celica. Maybe it's best if we get everyone together and
Yeah, that's for the best, I think.
I'll go get the others. And Serena walks over and knocks on your door, Poppy.
Hi.
Hi. Celica had something that she wanted to tell everyone.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just, I'll come right out.
He'll walk over next to Hawthorne and Lonen's door. Hello?
Huh? What?
What,
Oh.
at what time of day is it?
I believe it's like 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Celica had something that she needed to talk to you all about. Something important.
Oh. I'll be right there. And I'm just not gonna move.
Modern, what about you?
Lonan. He doesn't reply because he was saying his prayers before bed. So I think he just kind of powered through them, but like he heard, and he ends the prayer with, "And please let whatever's happening be okay," and gets up.
Alright. Poppy, what about you?
Yeah. I'll get like a nightgown on and come on out. I'll bring my guitar too, just in case.
Okay. And Lonan, as you're heading out your door to go back to everyone else, what do you see, Hawthorne? What does Lonan see from you as after all this?
I actually forgot to ask. So, am I still recovering from the thing?
No, it's already been
No?
enough time
Okay.
since that.
So then I just there's a giant mound of blanket on my bed. I'd already Lonan very easily could have assumed that I wasn't in there because I've just sort of cocooned myself. I think if Lonan is leaving first, the mound of blanket is maybe moving. He might see like the top of my head for a second as I'm getting myself together.
Okay.
All right. Do you need a minute?
I'll be there. Just hold on.
Hey.
5 more
That's
minutes
too right.
vibes.
Yes.
I love
But-
5 more minutes and it haven't even fallen asleep yet.
Yeah.
Great.
Arthur was just in the blanket cocoon and needs 5 more minutes of cozy first. Before the trauma starts.
It's trying to pull Strix out of the dog bed vibes is what it is.
Or me once I get out there.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I'm just. It's safe here. It's cozy. It's quiet. There's no giant overhead light being evil and shit. So yeah, 5 more
So,
minutes,
yeah.
but it's more like 15 more minutes.
So yeah, it is just like trying to pull Strix out of the dog bed.
Greyhaven, you're so right. You're so right.
As the rest of y'all come out, what do they all see of you, Celica and Arya?
Salka's probably just like leaned into Arya, like slowly. The sobs are turning into just like weepy tears again, so she's not like full on like uncontrollable sobbing anymore, but she's just like she's still heavily leaning on Arya.
And Arya's face is just pure shock.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, is strong.
So you know how
Oh wait, where's Hawthorne?
Oh, hold on. They said they'd be 5 minutes.
5
that, like,
minutes?
Said that like 10 minutes ago though.
it
think
took you
we
10
don't
minutes to
want-
walk to the front room.
Hold on. Maybe
Can you go flick him on the forehead for me?
oh, all right. I'll go. He goes back up to Hawthorne. He walks up to the pile of blankets and it's like if you want I could just carry you downstairs. You don't have to get out of the blankets, but
Out of
but you said-
character, Green Knight, the last time one of your characters carried one of my characters, we toppled an entire building.
I was thinking that.
So as tempting as it is.
Hey, Lonan is not quite as dumb as Arashi, but he's close.
But he's close.
No, I just meant I'd pick you up in my arms like Princess Carrie? Is that what people call it?
Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm fine. And just an amorphous blob kind of unfolds in front of you, Lonan, as I struggle to find my way completely out of this tangle of blankets. And then I throw it off, even though I hadn't slept, just bedhead going on. Hoodie is all twisted funky, and face is maybe a little puffy. 2 seconds.
Right. You do know how to count, right? Hey, believe me, counting took me a long time. There's no shame if it's difficult for you.
Oh my gosh.
No, I can count just fine.
I thought so. You're a lot smarter
I
than me.
almost spit taked.
Same.
I mean, I count fine when I'm actually counting, but yeah, if you don't mind, if I could have privacy for a couple seconds.
Right. Then he walks outside the door, but he doesn't go all the way back to everyone yet.
As Lonan leaves, I'll take a couple of seconds to make myself look a bit more presentable. I pat my pockets as though I'm looking for, like, literally my entire existence. Shrug. Stare at the bed. Sit down. Be like halfway laying down. And then just sigh. Okay. No. I'll go. And then I'll meet up with Lonan in the hallway. So, what are we doing again?
Thank you for joining us. Celica, dear.
Yeah, sorry, You know how Serena did that like an analysis thing last time, earlier on Lonan?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember she did it, but I wasn't there for the results.
And then she did it on me, and I asked you guys all to leave. And her voice breaks a little. I don't have a Magistone. I don't have a soul.
Now that just can't be right. You clearly have a soul. Zarina, how is this possible? Zarina?
To be completely honest, I'm not quite sure. They are flesh and blood. And,
Yes.
well, I have sensed that there is traces of a Magistone. So there was one there at some point. I can still sense their magia and their title. Enough to register, well, who they are to the guild.
Oh, wait. So Celica has a soul, but it is alive, but it's not
There.
It's not there. How could it not be there and her still be here?
The only individuals that I know capable of removing Magistones without killing somebody are the gods and the Demon Lord. Maybe one of the more powerful dungeon lords, but that's speculation.
Celica, have you met any of the gods?
No, I've lived here all my life.
Okay. Have you met the Demon Lord? I mean, I know we saw his wife, but have you
the
met
dungeon
him?
lord, not the demon lord.
Oh, sorry. We've met some powerful people or creatures.
But
Have you met anyone with this type of power?
No, I don't remember anything like that ever happening before. I just lived in the herbalism shop with Mama until she died, and then I lived with Ina for a while, and then
Who's Ina?
Celica's face, she starts crying a little bit again.
I'm sorry.
Then,
I'm sorry. You don't have to explain now. I'm sorry.
but I've never met anyone who's powerful like that before. I mean, I honestly think you all are the most powerful people I've ever met.
Ariel gets a look of just sudden light bulb moment and turns to Zarina. This might be a stretch, but I'm trying to figure this out. Is it at all possible that any of the herbalist shop concoctions could have done anything like this to her or been a conduit for it?
No.
Huh.
And
No. Perhaps something like I mentioned, the blessing of a cursed one, maybe.
Blessing of a cursed one.
It's the terminology used for people who are from another world, who are brought here by one of the triarchy.
Oh. I see.
Can you tell how recent this is? Like, how long has Silica been like this?
Oh, that's a very good question, Lonan.
That brings me to the other part that I told you. Celica, I think that's your part to say.
Yeah. Other than not having Magistone, apparently there's this carving that I gave Papa, where it should be, that has the traces of the Magia, and Serena said she met my dad and sensed a second Magistone when she met him, and she said she saw him 3 years ago. I haven't seen my dad in 17 years.
Oh, okay. One part of that at a time. 3 years
Sorry.
ago. No, I'm just trying to understand. Please don't apologize. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. First of all, 3 years ago? Does time
Yes.
move differently in the dungeons?
It does, but
Oh my.
3 years ago, I was captured and put into slavery. I know it's been 3 years your time.
Lonan, Lonan goes up to her. He places his hand on both of her shoulders and say, "Look, there's no shame in this, but I do have to ask. You're sure you know how to count, right?"
Wah.
Yes, counting is part of my functions.
I mean, there's no shame in it. You don't have to be embarrassed if you can't. We have to make sure that we're all...
Yes.
Thank you so much for the follow,
alright,
Gabriel Fox.
It's still a mystery.
Zarina, you said it's been 3 years our time. How long did it feel to you? And could it be possible that her father believes it's been much shorter of a time?
Well, time dilation across dungeons is really well studied.
it is well documented as well that the dungeon lord for the dungeon, upon bonding with the core, sets the dilation period. So, it's well documented that here, outside of Ferocious Dungeon, when 1 day passes, inside of the dungeon, 10 days pass.
Oh.
Oh heavens. Does that mean her soul would age just as long?
No, the soul doesn't experience the same kind of aging that the body does. Experience is what causes the mortal body to experience age. So
Alright.
while the soul exists in the separate area, the experiences that Celica has are what shapes the age of her being.
I have so many questions running through my mind. Okay. I'm just going to shout a couple out. Well, not shout, but you know what I mean. Okay, so it's been 17 years since Celica has seen her father. And so that would be felt like, or would be to him, 170 years in the dungeon. How is he still alive? I apologize if this is a rough or impolite question, but how long do beastkin live?
Not that long.
To be
And
honest,
father was a human.
He only appeared to be maybe in his late 40s.
Oh my gosh. I think my brain just broke.
I thought Papa was a human too.
No, I didn't read his entire soul, so I can't answer that question, but he definitely appeared human.
Okay, 3 years ago, 2 Magistones with him. How could he have? But when, and you didn't notice, and well, he must still be alive if you can still sense her Magistone, but, oh. Alright, someone else talk, my brain's buffering. I've heard that phrase, I don't know what it means, but I think it fits.
Serena?
Yeah?
Are you able to trace the magia? My magia? Like, could we find it if...
Oh, magia issues out. It grows with strength and spreads out, right? And your magia is still linked to your Magistone. I can sense that much. So yes, I can track it. However, the stronger your magic is, the easier it will be for me to detect you.
Detect me or my Magistone?
Yes. Both. Think of it like this. You had your magic split in half. The magic that resides within your body and the magic that resides within your soul. Neither one will grow of its own accord or separate from the other. When your power of your body grows, the power inside your soul grows. And I can use those two growing powers to be able to detect where either one is. So the best way for us to figure out where your soul is, where your Magistone is, would be for you to become more powerful with magic. And for me to delve down into the dungeon with you. And trace it. It's been 3 years outside of the dungeon, which means it's been 30 years to him.
But you can still trace it.
I can't trace it from here, but if
we could get close enough, and if we grow Celica's power, it'll become easier to trace.
I have a dark question.
Hmm.
If, heaven forbid, her Magistone has been destroyed, or were to be destroyed in the dungeon, would she cease to be herself or alive at all out here? Could that prove that she still has her Magistone intact with her father?
Absolutely. The way that beast can work, if she were to die, her whole body would dissipate, leaving nothing but the Magistone. And the Magistone is the house of the soul, meaning that if any damage were to come to it, her whole body would evaporate into nothingness.
All right, that's good news, Celica. That means it's all right. And I would like to assume and infer that that means your father is alive as well, since he is protecting it. I would think anyone trying to steal the Magistone would most likely have any damage done to it trying to get out of the dungeon. I think this is good news. At least I'd like to hope it is.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. I don't know what to think about all of this. I don't know when this
is
would
a
have
lot.
happened. I gave Papa that. Last time I saw Papa was 5 years ago. When would he have? I haven't seen him. Or no.
Wait, you saw
when I
him
was
5 years ago?
Sorry, I misspoke. When I was 5.
Oh, I see.
Out of character. I misspoke. I when would he have? How would he have?
There's a chance you might not remember. 5 is quite young. If he thought that there was going to be some danger to you, if he, by any way or miracle, had the power to take your Magistone, maybe he did it to protect you. With how lovingly you speak of him, I'd like to think that. Maybe he felt it would be best to keep it safe and to keep you safe and from being controlled. I don't know, but at that age and younger, it's quite hard for our brains to keep a hold of those memories. You may just simply not remember unless, and she turns to Zarina, do you have any knowledge on if when that happens, if that Magistone is taken, is it painful? Would it be something that would be excruciating and that she definitely would remember?
Well, there isn't much documentation about the removal of a Magistone, but that the gods themselves are the ones that have been documented doing that. I suppose it's possible for others to do it as well, and I suppose that the pain that would come with it would depend entirely on the skill of the person removing it. That brings me to my other point, the point I didn't get the opportunity to discuss with Celica.
Oh, do you want me to step out again? Do you want us all to step out?
I think this is important for you all to hear.
Okay.
You are aware, yes, that you have a blessing.
Yeah, I got that when I did the test before joining the guild.
The blessing of the hero's guide.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but yeah.
Nestled deep inside of your body, extremely deep, So much so that I know for certain that even blood orbs wouldn't be able to detect it. There was a title as well.
A what? We
A
But-
title?
but could you tell? Do you know what it was?
Yes.
Sokka's ears like perk up. What would you be able to tell us?
You see, she kind of sighs and thinks over it for a second.
Is something wrong with it?
Mm.
I
Not
Is it bad?
exactly. No.
I don't. Hey, you know, sometimes reading takes a while. Okay, let's give her a little time.
Arya rolls her eyes.
Lion killer.
the lion killer?
Conan puts a hand over the. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't be wearing that. Never mind.
Celica just kind
That-
of like wraps her arms around herself a little bit. Is it common knowledge, by the way, GM, that that the Beast Lord was a lion beastkin first?
Yes.
Oh, it is common knowledge?
Mhm.
Okay. But what does that mean?
Well,
What do titles mean?
I can tell you that titles are fickle things. They are meant to give you an idea of your destiny, but it's not single fold. There are many different paths that can lead to you fulfilling that title. However, the reason I hesitate to tell you there was another, a cursed one who bore a blessing and a title. He bore the blessing of Heart Piercer and the title of Rain Ender. He was reincarnated into this world as an infant. At the age of 12, he was discovered of his blessing and his title. The Beast Lord executed him at the age of 13.
Well, but I'm not a reincarnate.
No,
I'm not a cursed one.
you might not be. But with your Magistone removed, your title wouldn't be known to anyone. So if I were someone who cared deeply about you and knew what your title was, what might I do to keep you safe?
Oh my.
The Magistone itself would reveal what the title is. And as the magic grew stronger, those of a higher echelon of power might be able to sense the title within and the blessing. My hypothesis is your father perhaps made a deal or acquired a way to be able to remove your Magistone upon learning your title and your blessing, and delved into the dungeon in order to keep the Beast Lord looking at him.
But that means we. I. Oh, this is a lot. I. So Papa might have known?
I don't see why he would carry around your Magistone with him if he didn't. Even if he wasn't the one that removed it.
Celica, do you know how far-reaching your father's connections are?
Papa did know a lot of people. I mean, you met Barome, and he was part of a lot of different parties, and he knew so many things that I've never heard anyone else talk about. Things that I don't know if anyone else would know about. Why would he do that, though? Now he's in danger.
When we love someone, we don't always think of our own safety, but of theirs. If this is all the case, yes. But if this is all the case, then he felt it was most definitely worth it. That's how much he loves you.
And Celica, like, squeezes herself a little bit and looks down. We need to go into the dungeon. I have to.
Okay. Right, everyone?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, we have to go in there anyway, right? To help Serena.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
maybe complete that task.
Get some Zenit?
Pretty important, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. All of you.
Of course. This is quite heavy and complex, but we're here for you, even if we might not understand everything.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you all understand as much as I do, it seems.
Hey, Celica, do you want me to play that song again? Would that make you feel better? Or are you not feeling super nostalgic right now?
I'll be okay, Poppy. Thank you. We definitely should
Okay.
play it together again sometime.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'd love to sing with you again. And Celica, like, kind of shakes herself a little bit before, like, standing up with Arya's help and, like, trying to get back to her feet.
Hey, DM, what time is it?
It's about almost 10 o'clock at night.
Do you want me to help you to your room and take a rest?
Yeah, that would be good. I feel like we could all use it at this point.
Yes.
Sorry again for all of this, but thank you for.
Please
y-
don't apologize. Let's just get you some rest. I'm sure this has been quite exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I help her into her room.
Yeah, Celica.
You head over to your room. Loden, what do you do?
I think I do. I think he sits pondering this for a minute, not really fully understanding what's happening, but getting some like vague sense or idea. Certainly he understands the emotions of like father wanting to protect their child, and if his own wasn't really like that. He, I think as he gets up, kind of look out the window at the sky for a minute, and I think he just says, "Wherever you are, make sure that your daughter finds you. Seem like a good man." And then he will head off to bed.
Poppy? How about you?
Poppy, as everyone has been leaving, just started subconsciously, whenever she's just a little bit stressed or uncertain, she always returns to the guitar, and she's playing the tune of the Puma Bird song, and notices, I think, like a little magical bird flies around, and like she accidentally summons a little magical bird that will land on her shoulder and calm her down, and she'll return to bed.
Okay. Hawthorne, what about you?
Probably just still sitting on the couch, sort of staring at the middle distance, going over the seemingly endless list of things that we have to do with helping Shireen and getting money, and also like trying to figure out what's going on with Celica's dad, and it's just like it's starting to feel like a lot really quickly. And I think I'll probably just sit here a little too long after everyone else has already gone to bed before I also attempt to go to sleep.
As you're getting ready to get up, go ahead and make me a double willpower.
Oh, crap.
Fluff.
Roll.
Begins.
First roll of the session.
Yeah.
And it's for this
wild.
reason. Oh no.
I'm just getting off the couch. It's fine.
Critical success!
That's a critical success.
Yeah.
I want you to double check. Do you remember what the opportunities are? Because you're gonna need them here in a second when I start explaining the situation that we're rolling for.
I don't remember how it works.
Should
no.
be the pinned message in the group chat.
Oh, bet. Let me pull that up. Pull that up on mobile.
So what'll happen is I'm going to start describing the situation. Once I get to my end point of describing what's going on, you can apply one of those opportunities to the situation in whatever way that you think makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
First check, and it's this critical success thing, Fluff.
All right. As you begin to stand up, the first thing you notice is the quiet, the stillness. Not a creak of the floorboards, not the ruffling of the couch, not the wind outside, birds in the trees, the insects chirping away outside, nothing. As you kind of take a look around, you see that there is still the depression in the couch from where you were sitting.
Yes, I have shed the depression.
Can I do that, please?
As you take in this odd sensation that's kind of washing over you, there is just this absolutely crippling pain in the center of your head that causes you to keel over. The sharp pain behind your eyes that just sort of burns away at the inner parts of your head. And as you kind of arch your back and you lift your hand off, two long horns sprout from your forehead, curving fully upwards. One, this glowing crystalline white, the other, this sickly shadow spewing black. Your sclera of your eyes turning this deep, dark black, and the blue of your eyes turning brilliant and vibrant. Your fingers elongate, turning into claw-like digits. You feel your spine stretch as you begin to inch higher and higher.
I'm sure it's
You can
fine.
feel the sharpness of the teeth inside of your mouth as you feel changed. You look, and there seems to be a small rune on the back of your hand. You're not even sure how it got there or how you can read it, but on the back of it says, "You may bring one." What do you do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Have a panic attack with my free action.
You still have your opportunities to apply as well.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I feel like the panic attack is very, very valid.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
be
Do you want to burn your opportunity for a panic attack?
No, I was joking. I was joking.
Oh, my reaction as a panic attack is crazy though.
Can I use it to get information?
Sure. So additionally, as you're kind of looking, you can obviously tell that it seems as though time itself has been stopped. You also see that same kind of rune on the front door leading out of the villa. And you're able to put together pretty quickly that it seems as though whatever magic is in play right now is allowing you to bring one of your compatriots with you to presumably through this door. And that's what the spell is stating that it will allow to happen.
Oh. Would it also maybe indicate if there's a sense of urgency, or would I have to make another check for that to
You
attempt
you
to determine?
you get the idea that it seems as though time isn't going to be resumed until you finish whatever this is.
Cool, cool. Poppy was the to last one to head to bed, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Um, hoping that Poppy's still awake, I'm gonna go grab Poppy.
I want
just
to
gonna
point out
make
I
my
want
way
to
up to
point
her.
out here
Mhm.
for you as the player that who you choose here is a monumental decision.
Oh.
It's an important one. So make sure
Oh
that
wait,
you
did
are
I go to bed or did I just help Celica to bed?
Well, I think I'm under
I
the
think
impression
everyone's
because
still awake.
no, because I think because Hawthorne said that they lingered for a while after, so I think everyone is in bed, but everyone might not be asleep. I want to treat everyone as if they are asleep though, for the cases of this, so that it's not just getting whoever is up. So be intentional
Fair.
about this.
Um, I hate that I have to make such a decision on the fucking spot. This is hmm. Okay. Okay. Let me
Also,
I'm
also
gonna
imagine
attempt to logic this. Uh-huh.
I also imagine like as you're getting up to go and like start walking back there to get somebody. I imagine that's about the time that you catch your appearance in the mirror, and you see that demonic like appearance looking back at you. What's your reaction to it?
I fucking jump scared myself. I jumped at least 6 inches out of my skin and throw one hand over my mouth to stifle a shocked shout. I would just be probably end up staring at my reflection in shock and horror as I try and process whatever the fuck is going on. Okay. So
This is
I'm trying to
crazy.
decide who to grab, right?
Mhm.
Alolan would make sense because he and I so far have generally been on the same wavelength. However, with there being such a gap in years between us, that can make some things difficult, right? Celica's out of the question because I've already put Celica through enough stress. I fear she would completely crumble if I added one more thing right now. That would then leave let's see, that would leave Arya and is that just Arya and Poppy that's left?
Yep.
I keep forgetting there's only 5 of us.
Unless there's one of the NPCs you'd want to bring, that is also an option if you choose to do so.
What NPCs do we have right now?
There is here at the villa. There is Shireen and Zarina.
Okay. Shireen is a no. This feels dangerous. I don't want her to risk her existence on my behalf. After what Arya said, I'm still a little wary of New Girl.
Mhm.
Poppy, do you have any objections?
I do not.
Okay. And then would you mind reminding me,
Mhm.
what year did you die, Poppy?
2026.
Okay. That's what I thought. So I feel like whatever it is we have in front of us with this nonsense, won't have to worry about as much, uh, like, I'm not gonna have to catch Poppy up necessarily on a few decades of global events or whatever.
Mhm.
Not that it'll necessarily be irrelevant, but so
Nope.
yeah, I think I will go to Poppy's room, knock on her door.
Right. You go and knock on her door. There's no answer.
Right, of course. There's not gonna be an answer. Oh god, this is gonna be so fucking awkward. So time has frozen,
Mhm.
right? Assumedly, though, I could still theoretically open her door, right?
Yeah.
This feels so goddamn fucking creepy, not gonna lie. But because I gotta,
It does a little bit.
it would be somebody. It would be somebody, no matter what, because I gotta take somebody with me. So then, wait a minute. Do I have to take somebody with me, or is it optional?
You have no idea.
That
Oh.
voice.
Also, this is
That
perfect
voice.
timing because my internet just came back.
Mhm.
Okay. um,
Mhm.
What do you do, Hawthorne?
I'm,
Yes, Quiche. I can only imagine.
Thorn, it's
I-
dangerous to go alone. Take us.
Yes, yes.
Take
Do
a
not
party
go alone.
member. Take a party
Buddy
member.
system.
you're right.
Buddy
You're right.
system.
You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
But at the same time, taking another person means I would have to creep in on somebody sleeping.
Not
Okay,
taking someone means you might die.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would say
yes.
if it makes you feel better, your friends would want you to be alive. So if it's
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're
Definitely
so
true.
you're so fucking right. You're so fucking right.
If
So
you
I
went
feel like we'd
alone
get over
and
it.
Arya found out you didn't take someone, she would pummel you.
yeah, the entire party would murder me if whatever this is doesn't do it first.
And then I'd learn resurrection magic just to bring you back. And
So
then
we
do it again.
Well, it's more of, and like it's not for like macho reasons or whatever. It's just, oh, I don't know if I want to like be that uncomfortable, but fuck it, I'm gonna very carefully try and open the door to Poppy's room.
Yeah,
Does it open?
Yeah, it opens just fine.
Oh, thank fuck. Just as I'm opening it, my eyes are shut, and I'm just like, please don't be in a compromising position. Please don't be in a compromising position. Please don't be in a compromising position. And I will very slowly open one eye to see a little bit because I'm walking into somebody's room unannounced.
Aw, man.
Incredibly awkward.
I
Like,
love to organize my underwear here completely naked.
All right, Poppy. What does Hawthorne walk in on at 30 minutes after you've gone to bed?
Oh no.
nightgown was especially comfy, since so she decided to go to bed in it rather than in her underwear. Poppy is literally, like, cradling her guitar as she sleeps, and time has paused, but yeah, she looks like she's been able to fall asleep with her comfort guitar.
Poppy, roll me a double willpower check.
I just got internet back.
Mhm.
I gotta open up the Foundry. Give me
No
a
worries.
second here.
Hey.
Also, yay, I got internet back. Planning on staying a little extra late tonight anyway, so I'm very happy to be able to actually play on my computer. Give me just 1 sec. It's loading.
This whole situation is just anxiety. Poor
Yeah,
Fel. Poor
this
Fel.
You know, while we're waiting for that roll, I had said in the chat to Quiche that the biggest difference between Cherry and Hawthorne is that Hawthorne doesn't have the anxiety. Well, I guess that's no longer the case.
Hawthorne doesn't, but Felony Sparks does.
Let's be fair, everyone has the anxiety.
Anxiety? I don't
It's
have
just
any
different levels.
anxiety.
Hey, Ral, stop
How
lying
do
on
I
the
have
internet.
anxiety?
Stop lying on the internet,
Grave,
all
you're
of
so
you.
right.
Honestly,
traumatized.
Grave, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, damn, you're making Fel make a lot of decisions right now.
Yeah, major decisions right now. She's like, why would you
vitally
do this?
important decisions.
And it's not like it's not like somebody else can have a scene or whatever while I'm trying to make up my fucking mind over here. No, everything hinges on me.
Are you alright if I roll 2 physical dice?
Yeah, that's fine.
I have dates. Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give
Go
me
for
one
it.
second.
I like my physical dice, they're shiny.
The best way to mess with Fel is to make them plot relevant.
The number of times I have signed up to play any TTRPG with the mindset having fully convinced myself that I'm going to be nothing but a supporting member.
The other
Alright,
way.
I got a...
Go ahead.
Nope. I got a 6 and a...
6 and a what?
So 8. 6 and a 2.
8? Okay, got it.
Oh.
To finish my thought from earlier, the other way to mess with Fel is just to give them a bitey they, so like a nice non-binary character with some sharp teeth, and then a really depressed, repressed man with a really bad relationship with his parents.
Well, now
And make them choose.
Now Hawthorne is the
Wait,
bitey
wait.
non-binary with sharp teeth.
Hawthorne still believes he is a cis man.
Well, I gave.
You're right, I actually-
Bella-
Wonder how long
Right.
that's gonna happen.
So you all,
I have to BRB quick. Sorry.
you're good.
I'll be back in a second.
Felony, I
Felony,
can
I
fix
can
this.
fix
I
them
gave
sparks.
you,
That's crazy,
um,
Keish.
While
I
we're
didn't
waiting,
realize this was the roast Fel session.
while we're waiting for everyone to come back, I'm gonna be building another redeem that's gonna allow y'all to quote the other players. But for now, you can use Sinclair said to put quotes of mine in, and then you can consult the quote tome to get a random quote of mine.
I would like
You
to
can
make
also
it known
immortalize
that
my
I'm
bullshit as
already
well.
completely done with 5 pages of notes, and we are an hour and 45 minutes into session.
5 5.
Nice. I'm on page 4.
Also, I love the I don't understand why you insist on dressing like a frat boy going to an interview. The person who that's about knows who it's about.
Yeah, there's a lot. I gotta learn short. You're probably right, Greyhaven, considering probably a quarter of these notes is direct quotation.
Jesus fuck.
You know I can do court
I
scribe
don't
mode
know
where
if
I
I can
suddenly
do
type things.
full shorthand, but I have like partial shorthand.
Mm-hmm.
Just like abbreviations.
Then Lonan said, "Can you count?"
I did put that
That was
Lonan
so
questioned if
goddamn
Zarina
funny.
can count. I did put that Lonan asked if Zarina knows how to count. To which she deadpan says yes.
Does Poppy share a room with somebody?
No, I think they're the one person.
Shireen,
With
right?
Shireen.
Yeah.
Back.
Shireen, yeah.
With Shireen.
Yeah, I share a room with.
And
Uh,
how is Shireen?
Shireen is
Oh.
curled up, and covered with a blanket and sleeping.
Okay.
Very modest, very mindful.
Very demure.
Poppy, as you
Yes.
are sleeping, you feel this your mind slip into the stream. Long
Ooh.
clawed hands slip out from the darkness. They begin reaching. You can feel them hovering over you, this dark, foreboding presence, this unbelievable weight resting on your chest. Like everything around you is pushing you through the earth. You can see these piercing, bright blue eyes gazing deep into your soul. Hawthorne, as you scoot up towards Poppy, the rune on your hand begins to glow, and you realize that you need to make at least some form of physical contact with Poppy to wake her up.
Okay. Okay. I am going to.
This is not a Sleeping Beauty moment.
No.
No.
I'm going to just like reach out and like. Do you have like a hand or arm or something that's not like under a blanket or in a too close position to your guitar? Oh my god! Actually, yes, Gray. I'm just gonna like
Uber no.
with my index finger. I'm just gonna like tap on your forehead very
As
gently.
Poppy, you wake suddenly to this tall, pale, horned demon lumbering over you.
What the fuck? Ah! Poppy's gonna like jump up and like swing her guitar at it.
Oh,
Attack
no.
mode enabled.
For the sake of the bit, Hawthorne, I'll let you decide whether or not it lands a hit or not.
Yes, it does. Yes, the fuck it does. Yes, it does.
All right. Go ahead and Poppy describe what this hit looks like.
Honestly, I'm sorry, Hawthorne, but like
That
it is just a swing directly to the temple.
Oh shit.
And like a magical resonance like emanates directly from the hit as like echoing sounds bounce all throughout the room. And she like looks up, Does she recognize it as Hawthorne, or is it?
I think
too
after the
unrecognized-
I think after the initial panic, you can see the black hoodie and you can see the blue eyes and the blue hair of Hawthorne, and you realize that this is like a demonic, like almost just elongated version of Hawthorne.
Elongated
Hawthorne.
Slinky dog Hawthorne.
Oh my God. To you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to add
to-
like extra stress and shit. I didn't mean to hit you in the face.
like not even like before I was attempting to be quiet because while yes, time is frozen, I'm just like I don't want to be the asshole that wakes up everybody who's sleeping right now. But like after this, I'm just like, no, it's fine. I was the asshole. I scared you. I'm sorry. I woke you up, and I was thinking, oh, I should grab somebody. I shouldn't do this alone. And it's I mean, with how hideous I look right now, I too would have jumped up swinging if something had touched my forehead. Like, and that was weird. Why did I touch your forehead? I don't know. I wasn't fucking thinking. I'm just like, hey, I gotta get her to wake up somehow.
Alone? What are you talking about? What? You need to do something? Wait. You just like grab her like bar and like stare like completely confused.
I don't know. All of this happened, and I'm going to gesture at myself. It just this happened, and then my hand started glowing, and there was a glow on the door, and I'm just like, you know what? I should probably grab somebody because it would be a bad idea if I go alone. And I was thinking about it like really hard. I was really indecisive, and I said, you know what? Poppy seems like a good idea. I'm sure I can trust Poppy. And then I'm here, and then I realized,
Yeah, you scared the shit out of me, but you can trust me. I can try to help. I don't know. I can like play a song or something. I don't fucking know.
Can you like put some clothes on, woman? I want to go downstairs. I'm sorry, that was aggressive. I shouldn't have talked to you like that. If you want to get dressed and meet me downstairs as quick as you can, I'm just gonna go wait by the door.
Aren't there
Okay,
no
yeah. I
stairs?
mean, I'll get. Don't.
There's no stairs. It's just
I
a
didn't-
flat room.
Maybe down the hall.
Okay, I'll put some clothes on as you requested. I mean, not because you requested. I'll get some clothes on myself. Thank you, goddamn, very much. Right? Yeah. Go wait by the door. I'm gonna put my clothes on. Thank you for giving me permission. I didn't need it, but
Sorry.
thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean like that. I just
Sorry, that was.
Shut up. I'm gonna go. And I'm just gonna like completely like. If I was scary before, I'm pathetic now.
I love this.
This is incredible.
Poppy
We
just
needed the
brings
levity after the
agreeable
beginning of
like-
this session.
Poppy just shakes her head like, what the fuck is happening? And is gonna go put on her usual outfit, and go meet Hawthorne back by the door. She kind of brushes herself down with her guitar tutti frutti hanging at her back. She's just gonna brush herself down and say, okay, all right. So you don't have an explanation for this? This kind of just happened?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Okay, and you want my help? You said you had to get someone. I can help you the best I can. I can play music and I can like make cute little things happen when I play music. I don't know if any of those are useful skills. I can sing. I like singing. I don't know if any of that's useful to you.
I mean, I really like music, so I would say it's useful, but I really don't know what's going on here. Just if you're ready, I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door.
Yes, and without responding to her, I'm just gonna grab the door handle and open the door.
You open the door, and as you do, looking through the doorway, you can see this stone room. These very large looking, sort of, stone pillars. Go ahead and fix this real quick. And you see this, sand kind of coating along either side. And inside, you see a very tall, thin figure wearing a deep hooded black robe. You can see these sort of icy blue eyes underneath the robe, kind of drifting in your general direction. Greetings and welcome.
Oh, flip.
Oh my god.
Hey DM.
Yeah?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize this spot by chance?
You recognize the spot?
Yeah, like where we currently are.
No, you do not.
Okay. Because the last time I was seeing stone and horns were involved,
Oh.
I put a bullet in somebody's face. So like
Yeah.
I had to ask.
No,
Okay,
it very much so still feels like Ferocia.
Oh, and the other place didn't feel like Ferocia? Let me take note of that. Snowy, will you take note of that for me, please?
Got you.
I'm just gonna stare at this figure for a minute and just like not fucking move because what in the fuck?
Please enter.
Yeah, Poppy is cold.
You may
Okay.
have all the time in the world, but dawdling does little.
Yeah, don't want to dawdle. Hey, Hawthorne, how about you go first?
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. And I'm just gonna, I'll say that, and I'll still not move, and then after like 5 seconds, I'll be like, "Oh, right,"
Yeah,
and just
oh my gosh, this
start
duo.
start going. It's like, yeah, I can go. Where are we going exactly?
Oh my gosh, they're just gonna be frozen statues just standing there the whole time.
I
No, I started walking.
am to help you to see. Answer questions that you may have, and guide you along your journey.
I have so many questions right now. Like, where are we?
You currently are on the 85th floor of the Ferocian dungeon.
Poppy starts
Oh.
hyperventilating.
I'm sorry, we're on the what now?
The
Oh.
85th floor of the Ferocian dungeon.
Right. Yeah, sure. Okay. Why?
Because your predecessor sought to introduce me to you.
And who are you exactly?
My name is Thana.
Spelling?
Thana.
Thank you.
Okay,
Score.
so thank you for that because I heard sauna And
Felony.
that prompted several other questions.
Chat, they never tell you the most difficult part about DMing a game is to have emotional moments where your players don't turn it into a joke.
We didn't turn the earlier
I
situation
am-
into a joke. We weren't joking about Celica not having a soul.
I am oops all joke.
But my name means little. I am simply a courier.
Okay.
Sure. I'm sorry. I read chat. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And why exactly are we here?
To provide you with answers, Hawthorne.
And how do you know my name?
Your predecessor has told me much of you.
And who exactly was my predecessor?
Vargraxis the Black Brand.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick, Hawthorne.
Is
Oh,
it
no.
Puppy? I have no idea what any of these words mean.
I like if that was like an artist name, like for like a band or something, like that would be like a really cool heavy metal band, I think.
Vargraxis the Black Brand was the previous Demon Lord.
And this is this permanent? Am I always gonna look like this?
No.
Oh,
You
thank
are
God.
simply using your devil spark to manifest more of your power so that you may do what it is that you are here to do.
And what
What
is
was
it
it?
I am here to do?
What is it that you would say in your world? This is a sneak preview.
Whoa. That's kind of crazy.
Uh, hmm.
So like
Okay.
are we like safe here? Because I'm feeling kind of safe now, but it's
Well-
kind of scary to be this deep in.
With time being stopped, only the Triarchy are the ones who may intervene. And should you not try to set too many things in motion, they will not.
Okay.
Who?
I mean,
Who's
that's
the triarchy?
reassuring, right?
The gods
Like the
and
three gods?
goddesses. Lytha, goddess of creation, Ozith, goddess of darkness, and Valus, the masked god.
Sure. I've
Wait, hold on.
definitely heard those names before. I'll definitely remember who they are.
Their names
Definitely
mean
have
little.
Did
heard
we
these
ever
things
get-
before. You definitely did get told these things by Celica at some point.
Yep.
Their names
I-
mean little. What matters now is your route forward.
Sorry,
No.
I'm what now?
What
Hi,
matters
Alaka.
now is your route forward.
See.
So,
And that would be.
follow me.
see-
I'm gonna. Mm-hmm.
You see, Sana turns on the spot and begins walking through the dungeon halls at a pace that is relatively slow.
Okay.
What
Probably
do
just
you,
gonna look at
what do you
Hawthorne
two do?
again. Like, yeah, I'm gonna look at Hawthorne again and be like, "Hmm, okay, should we go at the same time? Maybe that would be right?
Ty, you're cutting out
No,
pretty bad.
no, right?
You're cutting out real bad, Ty.
Oh shit. Uh, is it working?
Nope,
No.
it just cut out again.
All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Is that better?
Keep talking.
Is it better now? Is everything okay?
Sounds okay right now.
Oh, cutting out.
You're
Wait,
still
no, there it
cutting out a
goes.
Yeah.
little bit, but not as bad.
Um.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. I'm on the green again. Is that better?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Poppy was just gonna look at Hawthorne and say like, okay, maybe we should both go at the same time. I mean, like, I don't know, to look kind of cool in front of this guy.
Sure. Sure. That sounds like a good idea. Though, Poppy, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah?
This is kind of fucking terrifying. Did I
Really
fuck
scary.
up somehow? I think I fucked up.
That you have any control over what's happening, and I mean that also is scary.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's probably too late to try and back out of whatever this is, isn't it? Because
Or
like I was saying before, I'm literally just a guy, so like this kind of feels like a lot. They're putting a lot of faith in me. And, like, that's a good idea, you know?
Poppy is gonna put her hand on Hawthorne's shoulder and say, "Hey, look. I'm just a girl, right? And I mean, I don't have crazy cool devil horns like you do, but you know what? We're both working through whatever this is together, okay?"
Yeah, you're right. Together.
Hold hands.
I
I like
mean,
way. Just
right, yeah, no, I mean, I have a boyfriend back home anyway, and immediately after saying that, freezes, pales as much as a demon motherfucker can pale, and just does not make eye contact with you. Because Poppy, this is the first time if I remember right, this is the first time Hawthorne has, like, revealed this much about himself to you, right?
yeah. Is going to gently take Hawthorne's hand and say, just okay. About your boyfriend back home. If you need to pretend it's me, that's okay. If that's weird, that might be weird. But look, I want you to feel comfortable, okay? As
Yeah,
comfortable
no.
as we can be in this kind of fucked up, weird situation we found ourselves in.
Right, of course. I mean, and besides, our friends hold hands all the time, right? It doesn't matter that one
Absolutely.
is a tall, gangly motherfucker and the other one is an idol. It's normal.
quote
And
unquote
I'm just like,
normal.
Me and my friend, totally normal. I promise.
yeah. Uh, realizing that we
Ready?
should probably hurry the fuck up, Hawthorne will just like give Poppy's hand a small squeeze and try and
Poppy
catch
will.
up with the other tall, gangly motherfucker.
Yes. Poppy will just smile and go forward, being the, as Keish so eloquently put, emotional support Poppy.
You see that Sana leads you into this small room on the side of one of the passageways. And as he slides over there, you can see that there is a weird looking metallic contraption with this pedestal with a screen on it. As you're looking at it, it looks like it has a digital display on the screen itself and a magistone embedded at the base. You can see that there are 4 selectable buttons on the screen. The first is floor 10. The second is floor 50. The third is floor 70. And the fourth, which is already selected, is floor 85.
4 trials. 4 trials that each of your party mates will suffer greatly for. You shall gain insight into one of these. This will be your first step on the path towards accepting who you are becoming. I may answer any questions that you have, but you must choose. Whom do you want to learn to save from suffering?
Onan, wait, hold on. We should talk about this.
Yeah, no, definitely. Um, uh, yeah, so I have to decide, or we
You-
can decide.
You are the one who has the final say. Who you choose to consult with is your choice entirely. On floor 10, your dear friend Celica Leone will discover the fate of one she loves.
Oh,
On floor 50, your friend Aria Calveris will learn just truly how powerless she is to stop things that must change.
What? Huh?
On floor 70, your friend Lonin Makana's spirit, the one seemed so indomitable, will be broken. And here, on floor 85, you, Hawthorne, shall learn the truth.
the truth?
Whom-
What truth? The truth about what?
It is for you to decide which you would like to learn more of, for you only are allowed to learn of one.
Oh, good. And I'm gonna turn to look at Poppy, and I am squeezing her hand a little bit tighter than I was before, trying to stay calm. Just gonna turn and look at Poppy and just, help?
Poppy is gonna squeeze your hand back and just say, a quick question. So some numbers have to do with me? Not that I would pick myself over anybody else, but
The turmoil you shall face does not lie within these walls. So it is not within tonight's choice to learn how to help you.
That's a huge relief.
yeah, I guess.
One less person to have a crisis. I'm going to very awkwardly attempt a friendly, supportive smile at you, Poppy, but it's very obvious that I'm uncomfortable as fuck. Also, unless I'm mistaken, out of character, I think Green Knight might have fallen asleep.
Oh, he did. I DM'd him.
I was totally just asking.
I DM'd him.
So,
mute
okay.
him for now?
Let me.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, let's think about this, right? So, I mean, like, whatever we find out, we probably should tell the person right away, right?
Yeah,
Because
that
in a
would make
place,
sense.
but also it might give her answers. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If it is within
Very
my
curious
power
and-
to answer, and within the power of the magic to reveal, I shall answer any question you seek.
It is the one Celica's father.
That is something that you must learn should you select floor 10.
Right.
Further detail about
should've
what
fixed
lies
it.
on each floor will only be divulged once you have chosen that path.
Makes sense.
Okay, so this feels really unfair.
Life is full of unfair choices. It is
Yeah,
only
well, I think
death
it's about-
that is fair.
Why ain't
I
that
would
sunshine and
argue
roses?
that it's our responsibility to make life fair.
Well, here you are with a choice. Make life fair then, Hawthorne.
I'm gonna look back to Poppy. Poppy, what do you think?
Sticking in my head is what would be enough to break Lonin's spirit.
Is that what you wish to learn, Hawthorne?
Out of character, what floor? So
Okay,
Celica
so
was
I'll break
floor
I'll break
10.
I'll break it down again. So floor 10 is Celica.
Mhm.
Floor 50 is Arya. Floor 70 is Lonin, and then you are on this floor, floor 85.
Out of character, you're evil, DM. I love you.
Mm-hmm. The information that you would learn is basically information that could be helpful to making sure that the situation is resolved differently so that you have time to prepare, is the idea that I'm giving you here. So
Okay, that's what I thought.
so basically which one do you want to be able to prepare for is the kind of thing I'm going for here for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want, you can ask Celica what the specific wording was for what was on those those 4 floors.
I do have the specific wording. You didn't
Mhm.
have to call me out though.
Hmm.
So again, still out of character.
Yeah, you all as a
Re-
party, I would love for y'all to just discuss it as a party before Hawthorne makes a decision.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
will say
Hawthorne,
real
I
quick.
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say I definitely want to have conversations with everybody about this because this feels like another one of those. Do you remember Star Wars when I tried to make a decision for
Yeah.
everybody and it went
Yeah.
sideways? This feels like it could be one of those. I will say, Snowy, dear friend, I don't mean to cause you any suffering. With your thing being on floor 10, I feel like theoretically it could be like with the two of us knowing that something is going to happen at certain stages, yours is up first. So I feel like theoretically that could be resolved faster, and I think it might be the least stressful one out of the 4. Oh,
That scares
Don't
me a
laugh.
lot.
I take it back.
Oh,
I take it
shit,
back.
that's-
Never mind. Forget I said anything, Snowy. Like I'm not
Um,
trying to like dismiss, or I'm not trying to like
Do you
minimize
want me to go
the
word for word
importance.
through what each of them are again?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. So on floor 10, your friend Celica Leone will discover the fate of the one she loves. On floor 50, your friend Arya Calveris will learn really just how powerless she is to stop things that must change. On floor 70, I didn't get the actual exact wording, but it was Lona McConnor's spirit will be broken.
No, it
which
was the one whose spirit seems indomitable.
Yeah.
Will be broken.
Yeah.
So
And then floor
wasn't
85,
necessarily
you,
stated as
Hawthorne,
Norman?
shall learn the truth. The most vague ones are 10 and 85. The ones that have, I feel, the most, like, there's at least something to 50 and 70s, like,
Mhm.
unrevealed warning.
Yeah, and it feels like to me personally, of course out of character, but it feels like 50 and 70 sound like they can have more preparation for, or things that can be changed.
Mhm.
But
I will
I'm
say,
not the DM.
this could be a really good opportunity to spend Fabula points if you wanted to do so.
Who are you talking to?
You as a party.
All of us.
I would fucking
Yeah.
love to spend.
Oh, I
Hmm.
have 4 filler points, and I don't know if I spent one in the campaign yet, so I could definitely spend one.
But what would we spend them on is the thing, because we can only spend one per, like, thing that we're asking about. Like, we can't ask about the same thing with multiple Fabula points, if I remember correctly, GM.
Yeah, that's the complex
Correct.
part.
Would each
Yeah. So
would
to
each
go over-
floor counter count as a separate instance to spend a Fabula point on?
To go over the Fabula points again, you can spend Fabula points to alter the story, which alters an existing element or adds a new element. Invoke a bond to add a bond strength to a check. Invoke a trait, which allows you to reroll dice during a check. Or use a skill that uses Fabula points.
Got it.
You cannot spend multiple Fabula points on the same specific example. For example, I'm going to use a hypothetical here so I don't give you ideas. Let's say that someone was trying to pick your pocket. You cannot use a Fabula point to learn the identity of the pickpocket. And then after that, use a Fabula point to I don't know, fucking add an expanded backstory onto the pickpocket. because it affects the same character in the scene.
So would each floor instance like that
Would
we're
be
talking about
separate.
here would be separate? Okay.
Because those are different aspects of the scene.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it.
Can I spend a
I spend a
fabulous?
fabula point.
Sorry, go ahead, Puppy.
Poppy.
This might be too specific. I want to know what could break Lona's spirit. If that's too specific, I can save it for something else.
That breaks the part of the thing. I would say no, that doesn't work for this, because it directly changes the intent behind the choice here. Also, thank you for the follow, Thirth.
I was trying to figure out how to say that name.
But yeah, I would say that kind of breaks the intention of the choice that's here. Arya, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna see if it's possible to use a fabula point to see if it's I forgot how I was wording it to make it more clever. To see if we can see who the fate is about of the people that Celica loves for level 10.
That also is that also goes
Not
against
asking what their fate is, just about who.
Yeah, but that also goes against the
There's
intention
a lot of
the...
people that
Okay.
that Celica loves.
Exactly.
Could I spend a fabula point to see or to discern what Thana thinks would be the most dire situation of the four?
Yeah, you that one I would allow, but I also want to point out here that fabula points can only be spent by the characters that are on the scene, so it would have to be spent by Hawthorne or Poppy.
Okay.
But you as a player can suggest it to them if
Okay, well, I'm putting forward that suggestion.
Okay. I also have a fuck ton of fabula points.
I think
so.
So how many do you have? I have 4.
I have 8.
What the fuck?
Yes. So I mentioned that just to say, so that way, like, if you have a lot of ideas and want to use and end up using all of yours, but still want to use some, I can use some on your behalf if needed.
Yeah, I think that would be a clever way to get around.
Question.
I think that asking that would be a clever way to get around, like, necessarily the vagueness of it. Is like, which one does the one who's giving the answer think is the most dire situation that requires the answer?
Do you all want to spend the fabula point for that one? Hawthorne and Poppy?
I can spend it if Poppy doesn't want to.
Encourage to you.
You're lagging
roboting
a lot
bad
again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're also definitely on a pretty big delay because it usually takes a good couple
Alright.
seconds before you respond.
Back.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, Poppy.
Alright.
Maybe you want to switch to mobile for at least for a little bit.
back on mobile. I
Okay,
was
there we go.
gonna say that if Hawthorne has 8 Fabula points, I would encourage Hawthorne to use one of them.
Bet. So then I will absolutely use one for the thing that Snowy had said.
Do you want to have it be to where you are using this to learn more about how he phrased things to figure out what his thoughts are? Or would you rather spend the Fabula point for him to elaborate further? Like, do you want him to explain why he thinks one is more dire than the other? Or do you want to spend the Fabula point to ascertain it for yourself?
Are we okay with allowing Snowy to answer this since this was her question?
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Okay. So it was either what to ascertain for Hawthorne ascertains for themselves what they think Thana thinks is the most dire, or have Thana elaborate on which they think is the most dire.
Yeah.
I feel like Thana elaborating on which is the most dire.
Okay,
All right.
so then that's what I would like, please.
Okay. And if you could describe how this takes place, to give you a kind of idea, it could be you putting forth the question to Thana and spending the Fabula point.
Yeah. So, Thana, you said you're here to help and answer questions. What
I am.
would you say is the most dire of the 4?
Time is a great enemy that many seldom consider. When a wound is gained, should it not be properly healed and is left to fester, can damage the entire body. Should you all suffer immensely as early as your descent to floor 10, and that wound festers, would your delving party be able to pull themselves back together for the challenge that lay next? And the next. And the next. And the next.
So that confirms one of my theories that I was going to put forth, but I wanted to wait until we got more info. Because the thing I was going to suggest as a party, or like out of character obviously, is that 50, 70, and 85 are very far away.
They are.
We will be much, much stronger by the time we get to those. We are going to be babies at 10.
You're so fucking right. Arya.
Yes.
Was there anything that you would want either Poppy or myself to spend a Fabula point on?
I want to read this guy's mind. But I don't know if we're allowed to.
That
DM.
would not be. So remember, you can spend the Fabula points here to alter the story,
so
invoke a bond or invoke a trait.
I have an idea on how I can, the closest I can get to what she's asking for.
Okay.
Can I spend a Fabula point to, I mean, I know this is my first time meeting him, but can I like study his body language, his demeanor, and see if there's any, like, am I able to tell just off of observing him for a minute, anything that he hasn't already said about this situation?
I will say, even without spending Fabula Point, the things that you can learn just based off of perceiving him is one, that he is very obviously an incredibly powerful figure of some kind. Secondly, you would note that he doesn't seem to be dodging answers. It seems as though something is keeping him from being able to just tell you what will happen after each floor, but simply communicating with him about the situation or about things that could be affecting everything that aren't married to this decision should be something that you could be able to do as well. Lastly, that it is very obvious to you, Hawthorne, that this figure knows a lot more about the situation, the people involved, and everything that's going on than he has expressed. It's not as though he's hiding anything, it's just that he hasn't had a reason to say anything. So you just talking to him and asking him these things might reveal more.
Ooh, can we just ask him without spending Fabula points how much he knows about each party member and what they need to grow in?
It's a thing you can't ask, yeah?
Poppy, Lonan, did y'all have anything?
Um,
I'm not. I don't have anything to add at this point.
Okay.
yeah, I think that might be a good question to ask.
I
Thana,
don't know
would
if Riles will let us ask specifically about Celica's father.
Thana, you seem like you know people, like you know a lot of fucking things. That's right, right?
I am aware of much, yes.
And you know my name because of my predecessor. Do you know things about my party as well?
Aria Calveris, Celica Leone, Lonan McConnor, and the one known as Poppy Gum Gum. Yes, I know of them.
Oh, really? That's well then would you perhaps know weaknesses, weak spots, things that could use reinforcement, just generally speaking?
When you delve into Ferocious Dungeon, it isn't the monsters that kill you. It's instead your own foolhardiness, your own lack of judgment, and the inability to face your own failures and fears.
Ouch. Okay, got it.
Well,
What's
ain't
that?
that cheery?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Hmm. Hmm. So, can I spend another Fabula point this time to can I get more information about what to expect on the 10th floor, not necessarily relating to the thing TM, but just like just generally, I guess, what sort of hardships we can expect when we make it that far.
No. However, I will say that if you would like to spend the valuable point, you can learn what going to the 10th floor might do to help you with it.
Huh?
If you wanted to spend the valuable point, you could learn what, like, if you chose to go to the 10th floor,
Mhm.
how that would benefit you, how that might help you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that. What would we stand to benefit from the 10th floor?
With proper research, you might be able to learn a way to save things from ending the way that they otherwise would.
Oh. That.
Is this guy allergic to giving straight answers?
Yes.
Left my allergy medicine at home, so I have to be cryptic.
I think Riles is just allergic to her NPCs giving straight answers because this is more fun.
Is it possible for Riles to give a straight answer?
No,
I do have
only
one.
gay.
I do have the one guy partner.
I
I am at least 25% straight.
don't think that's how that
works.
works.
Everyone knows that your sexuality is completely dependent on who your partner happens to be.
Exactly. Clearly. It's me, token white man Trixie. Could we
Listen,
theoretically ask that same question that Hawthorne just asked about the 10th floor about all of the floors?
I mean, you
Like
could, yeah.
what would be stood to gain from each floor?
Or would
Yeah.
that be a fabulous point for each one?
It'd be a fabulous point for each.
Well, yeah, it would, but I'm just saying, like, that's an option too.
I can contribute a fabulous point, I will.
We
You can't.
Okay, I cannot.
Because you're
Only
not on the
Hawthorne and
scene.
Poppy can. But between them,
Poppy.
they have 11 more Fabula points.
At
Yeah.
10. Poppy, do you want to spend any of yours on the same question for any of the other floors?
Sure, I'll spend one to learn a little more about the floor where Lonin's faith is broken.
On the 70th floor, Lonin McConnor will see that which he wishes desperately to save. But it will also be that which he must destroy. And he will have to make a choice. His morals or his friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, Jim,
Yeah,
did you know
damn.
you're evil? Shit.
But what if I save everyone, though?
Green Knight, no. Oh
Did I just
no.
do that?
The Soul Savior title.
DM, same question for floor 50. For another Fabula point.
Okay.
On floor 50. Flames and fire. Ashes and soot. Arya Calaveras will be brought back. Back to it. Back to that singular choice. A chance. An opportunity. For those affected to not have to deal with the pain. But what will it cost?
Oh gosh.
That's not
Everything?
ominous at
Question mark?
all.
Hmm.
There's only one floor left.
Bobby, is there anything else that you want to spend any of your Fabula points on in any direction whatsoever, whether it's related or unrelated?
I'm not sure. I will say, just because these are hard to get back, if you have, do you have 6 right now?
I have 5 left now, because I've
Okay.
spent 3 of them.
Yeah, I guess I don't have any specific questions currently, but either one of us could spend this, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Also, out of character, Ty, if you hit 0, you get back 3 at the end of the session. Immediately.
Wait, if you hit 0, you get back 3?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
we've never done that in the game that I play.
Yep. If
That's
you hit 0, you get
interesting.
back 3 at the beginning of next session.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I'll spend my last, or not my last point. I still have 3 left, but I'll spend a point to learn about the last floor, or Hawthorne's floor.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Would you rather use it, Hawthorne, for yourself?
Oh, I mean, I'm asking. I don't know about Riles, but I'm asking if you're sure because, you don't. I'd be more than happy to if you would prefer to spend it on something else.
Yeah, I might like to save mine, because I probably won't hit 0 by the end of this session, because I will probably have to get going soon, but
Yeah, no worries. I didn't want to like steal all the opportunity to use stuff, which is why I've asked you a bajillion times.
Well,
no, you're
luckily,
good.
luckily, spent Fabula points counts as a party and then is divided amongst the players. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter who
Mhm.
spends it for the terms of XP.
Okay. Yeah. I'll fuck it. Might as well. It would be very foolish to not get the same information from floor 85.
Are you sure?
Oh, shit.
Are you sure?
That is the DM voice. Oh, no.
DM,
Mhm.
Riles,
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out
Yes.
here. Hear me out. Hear me out. Can I spend all 5 for as much information about floor 85 as I can possibly get?
Oh my gosh.
If you spend 5, I will give you a sentence and a scene.
Whoa. This is
A
just the
sentence
Hawthorne
and a
episode.
scene.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry.
No,
I
I
won't do
didn't
it.
say
I
it was
won't-
a
I
bad
won't.
The
thing.
first hour and a half was mostly me, so like go for it.
Poppy, Lonan, are y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
I wanted to
scared.
ask because that's even more time that y'all aren't doing stuff as well. So then, yeah, DM, I would like to spend my last 5 points for the sentence in the scene.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm so scared.
I'll gamble with my life fictionally.
That voice terrifies me.
I feel like my heart is going to explode out of my chest right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes glaze over as you think of what it is that might be awaiting you. There's darkness, cold, deep darkness. You can feel fluids above your knee. Water? No, it's too thick. Mud, maybe? And you're wading through it. Unable to move quickly, unable to see much outside of a slight glimmer of the surface of whatever this is that you're walking through. There's this overwhelming pressure coming from the direction you're walking towards. You continue to move forward, step after step. Foot after foot. You continue to step towards this pressure building inside of your chest. You start to see it. Brief. A silver statuesque figure standing in a stone circle. The circle itself may be about 50 feet wide. This figure's maybe about 6 foot tall. Clad in silver armor. Sickly sword at his side. Curved silver blade. Almost out of a crescent. You step out of this muck, or whatever it is, onto the stone circle. Blue flames sprout out of torches encircling. As you look down and you see your legs covered in blood. Standing there in the middle of the circle, this silver armor-clad figure wields a silver curved sickle-like sword in one hand, and in the other, a golden blade. It tilts its head to the left. Late dawns and early sunsets. Just like my favorite scenes. Holding hands in life was perfect. Just like up on the screen. Isn't that right, Doom and Gloom? As you snap back to the present. Oh.
Oh.
You look and you see Sana staring at you, Hawthorne. The truth is not as pretty as we hoped, or as anyone could. And for that I am sorry. Hawthorne?
Yeah?
What do you do?
Can you repeat the last thing the guy said? I was having a crisis.
I wonder why.
He told you that the truth is never as pretty as we want it to be. And for that, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Is there possibly any more information that we could stand to gain from chatting with him at this point?
At this point, it is about whatever decision you want to make about which floor to visit.
Oh God, right.
You
I
forgot that was the goal.
Yeah, I am.
I wonder
so
why.
fucking sorry.
I wonder why you forgot. It's almost like you're in emotional pain or something.
Yeah, well, I also kept taking us down tangent after tangent, maybe a little too far. So Snowy, I know you mentioned being in favor of floor 10 because, you know, we're still going to be very new to this.
We
and
have
it's
the
the
least time to
closest.
prepare is what my thought process is.
Anybody else in the party who's not currently in the scene have any thoughts?
Fuck, man.
I
Fuck. Oh.
I will say I am still very partial to Lonin because he is a person who I believe has the least breakable spirit of us. And I wonder what would turn him against us. That might be the scariest outcome that we could face.
Well, wait, was it said that he would turn it that he
No,
would
that
turn
it would
against us?
that it would break his spirit.
The
It would
exact
break his
wording.
spirit,
The exact wording was
that
on the
he-
70th floor. Lone and McConnell will see that which he wishes desperately to save, but it will also be that which he must destroy, and he will have to make a choice: his morals or his friends.
Or his friends. Yep.
exactly.
It doesn't say he'll
so,
turn against us. It says that he's gonna have to make a choice
to
between
choose.
saving one of us.
But to me, that reads as one of the outcomes is Lonan turns against his friends, and what that means.
Sure. And then Arya.
At this
One of
point, I
those
think
two or
if
a
we,
different one?
I think if we learn more about Lonans with the current level of bond we have as a group, it might bring him more to just leaning more on the morals, and I don't know how much that would help us as a group, or if it would be something that could make him want to strengthen bonds with us. As for Celica's, I don't know. Yes, it's sooner, but would we have enough time to actually do anything about it? Mine's just all consequences all around. And Hawthorne has just a whole lot of pain and just freak out, and oh my gosh, and
Oops, all consequences.
Yep.
Oops, all
Hashtag implications.
Okay.
I
So final answer.
I think it's up to you.
Well, I know. I want to be able to hear from like a final answer from everybody before I make a decision.
Yeah.
So I think if everyone just says which person they want to learn more about, just to kind of keep it concise.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance that we would have an opportunity to learn more about this later on for the other levels? Were we to choose a sooner level?
You don't know.
That's why I was asking. Okay.
My vote is on floor 10 because Thano said that he thought that if we didn't survive floor 10 intact, we wouldn't make it through the rest.
I'm agreeing with that.
Okay. Lonan?
And it's tough. Like, personally, I do want to prepare for the Lonan floor, but at the same time, I agree with everyone else's logic that floor 10 would probably be better. More immediate thing, anyway.
And then Poppy?
My vote is Lonan, but I respect the group decision.
Hoping this would make it easier for me to decide. Because Poppy makes a really good point. Like, but we won't even get to floor 70 if we don't survive floor 10.
True. Yeah.
So okay, let's go with floor 10, and then the next time something like this comes up, floor 70. If and when this something similar happens, where I have to make the choice, I'll pick floor 70 next.
So, you have made your choice.
Yes, I have. Floor 10.
Onto the platform, then.
Without saying anything else and without making eye contact with Poppy or Thana, I will step onto the platform.
You see that Thana reaches over and presses floor 10, and you feel just this shift, this kind of like pull upwards in the lower part of your stomach as this bright red light covers you, and you find yourself standing on a similar platform. You see Thana kind of sigh.
This one's fate. It is entirely too cruel. I hope after seeing it you will understand just how unfair life is.
He continues to lead you through until you reach a large room. You could tell makes up almost the entirety of floor 10. And in there, you see, the first thing you see is flames. Fire coats like a plume of,
Oh, gosh.
of a feathered helmet. Almost like a mane
Hmm.
shooting out from this gold armor. 2 swords on either side.
Fuck.
She stands there, unmoving, the flames not flickering. You can see that this golden armor bears a striking similarity to the armor that you had seen in your vision of Floor 85. Almost like it was crafted in the same way. As you follow Thana moving closer, you see very obviously a beastkin woman. This bright honey golden eyes with these slitted feline pupils. This fiery orange blonde hair that's tuffing out from underneath the helmet.
Oh no.
And as you circle around her, you can see this painful expression in her eyes. One that looks almost completely ferocious, like somebody brought to just the absolute most extremes of pain to where their mind is completely blank of anything besides the pain.
You may ask that which you will. She cannot hear you. And if you touch her, the Triarchy will know and think you intervening. This is what I can offer. Now that we are here, I am willing to answer any questions that you might have.
I mean, first
Oh,
question,
gosh.
who is this?
This is the childhood friend and dear love of Selicaglione. Her name is Inanna Farah, otherwise known as the Lion of Selicide.
And what we're seeing right now, is this happening right now, or what will be happening by the time we make it to floor 10?
You are witnessing the dungeon as it is the moment that time stopped.
Oh, okay. I'll look at Poppy.
Hmm.
Do you have... I mean, I learned quite a bit. Anything that you can think of, that would be wise to ask at this point?
I don't know. And we're speaking to we're back to
Yeah, you're speaking with Thana while this woman is sort of frozen in time here in front of you.
Poppy's gonna look at Thana and say, "Look, I'm a musician. I know that lyrics, or rather, in this case, answers to questions, can be mercurial and hard to parse out." And is going to look at Hawthorne and say, "I don't think there's anything more that we can get from this person."
Truly? Okay. How do I make this stop?
Should
How
you
do-
wish, I can return you back. You will not have the opportunity to ask me questions again for some time, and any information that you may learn will have to be of your own accord from then on.
Okay.
But as soon as you say the word, I shall return you.
So we can see clearly that she is in pain. Is her life in danger? Like, is she dying of something? Like...
She is kept on the edge of life and death by the cursed armor that she has been bound to.
Oh my gosh.
Who... Was she forced into this position, or is she here willingly?
She delved into the dungeon of her own accord.
The armor.
The
she-
armor she was placed into unwillingly. I do not know of any mortal who would subject themselves to such cruel pain. The armor itself, each piece, is bound to bone.
bone.
That is correct.
Respectfully, DM, I am table flipping everything on the surface of this goddamn planet. And also, fuck you.
Out of character. Out of character, I have had personally IRL metal plates attached to bones of my feet and accidentally bumped them. It is
God.
excruciatingly painful. So this is making me real warm at the moment.
I will say I purposely am not going into further detail. You can figure it out through context.
Mm-hmm. Are those who are bound by this armor fated to stay in this armor forever?
There are those who could potentially save someone. They must first be able to render the person, or rather the armor that controls them, immobile. And then the armor must be removed by someone who bears the ability to do so.
Can it
Each
be
individual
done?
armor is unique.
Can it be done without killing the person in the armor?
Yes, it can.
How?
The reason that it is important for you to be able to perceive this is that she can be saved as she is. Were you not to choose this floor, you may have only been left the opportunity to kill her. The information in front of you that you may be able to learn is how the armor can be removed. This is information that you can now learn of your own accord, so that she may be saved.
Wait, so they can't ask how someone can remove the armor? Like what they need to be able to remove it?
Sana could probably give you an idea on where to go to learn the information, but he cannot give you the answer directly as to how to do it. The idea being
Okay.
that you would be able to prepare for the situation now.
I was about to ask,
Mhm.
where would we even find information on this armor? And how to potentially do something about it?
This armor in particular was forged eons ago by a renegade demon, one who sought to cause much pain and strife, and where much animosity towards demons stems from. The information would be kept to older demons, as well as more learned scribes from Arcanist Hollow.
Oh. And there's those scribes.
The particular armor that you see here is known as the armor of the Golden Flame.
How many sets of armor are there like this? Like, what was it, something that was mass produced, or only a limited number exist?
There were 4 in total made. 1 worn by your predecessor, Orgraxis the Black Brand. The black armor of doomed fate. The other that you had seen, I presume, in your vision. The armor of the Silvery Knight.
You saw that.
I see and know much, especially when it comes to death.
Oh. 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 Oh.
The final set
Okay.
of armor are the robes of purity, otherwise known as the robes of light.
And where the fuck would we find the robes of light or someone presumably pure enough to wear them?
The robes of light are currently buried deep beneath the earth.
Oh. Thank you?
Do not thank me. Thank the girl who decided that the fate of herself far outweighed those who would suffer wearing them.
Oh. Oh god.
Oh.
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 Oh. Fuck. Uh. Um. Uh. This appearance of mine, can I toggle it off and on? Or.
When you return back, you will be much the same as you were. Some small changes. I believe your
Small
teeth
changes.
will be the ones that will remain. The more you use your powers, the more you will begin to change.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Right. Right. Sure. I'm gonna look at Poppy yet again. Are you ready? Are you ready to go home? Go back, rather?
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Um, and Poppy's gonna like hold out her hand for a second to try to hold hands with Hawthorne again.
Oh, Hawthorne never let go in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
If anything, Hawthorne might need to look at your hand later and make sure that he didn't accidentally break anything.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. This has been a lot.
It truly has. Can we go now? I would very much like to go now, please.
I will return you at once. May the double spark guide you well.
And you see he waves his hand in front of both of your faces, and the two of you fall for like 2 feet until you both land on Poppy's bed.
Oh. I look
And
over at
time
Shireen.
resumes, and immediately, and Lonan, make me a double willpower check.
Okay. Hold on. I didn't know I get your sheet up. Go. Power.
Oh, perfect.
Exact success.
So you wake up kind of groggily to the noise and see Hawthorne and Poppy. How the two of y'all look as soon
Wait,
as you land on the
Poppy's bed or
bed.
Hawthorne's
Wait,
bed? You said into
we're in
Poppy's
their
bed.
bed, not
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bed.
Oh yeah, you're on Hawthorne's bed.
Oh god.
We're both holding
Nope.
hands. And I look up and see Lonan and immediately like drop Hawthorne's hand. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on.
Conan gets up. He takes off his little crucifix. He puts
no.
it. He puts it on. Puts it on. He undoes the cord and like kind of loops it around Hawthorne and Poppy. And as he steps back, he's like, "I'll be praying for you," and just leaves.
Hey, no. Poppy is gonna like run for Lonan and like grab his hand and be like, "No, okay. So we actually something really fucked up happened, and we're not."
That doesn't help.
For your own decency, Poppy, you can't go into detail.
No. We're just friends. Me and Hawthorne are just friends. We were holding hands as friends.
What? You mean you did that
On his bed, in pajamas.
Lona looks like he looks so scandalized.
No. Hawthorne, right? We're just friends, right?
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay. So something really weird happened, and I think we need to get everybody together again to talk about it. And it's not what you think. It's not what you think, Lonan. I promise.
I'm just like full on shouting at this point. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too bad.
Maybe we should save this for morning after everyone sleeps.
This morning.
No, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock at night. Okay, never mind. As Lonan walks back in, Hawthorne doesn't still have the demon appearance, does he?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
The sharpened teeth, if you paid close enough attention, yeah.
Hawthorne would not let you that close.
Well, alright, I guess we can about it in the morning.
Poppy's just gonna kiss Lonan on the cheek.
That would calm him down.
Conan? Jesus. Like a deer in headlights.
I promise, Lonan, we're just friends, and you and I are friends too, but yeah, I mean, we're friends too. I mean, sheesh.
You're
I think Lonan is trying to not call Poppy a whore.
No, hold on. He would never call someone that.
He might think it though.
Well, no. I mean, his mother was literally a prostitute. He wouldn't use that as an insult.
Okay. Maybe we should talk about this in the morning. Or now?
Well, we could morning. That's his head.
As you all climb into bed and get ready for sleep.
Lonan actually climbs out the window and just sits on the roof staring out into the blank.
The middle
What have I
distance.
done to our
Child.
poor boy?
Ah, I see it's Lonan's turn to sit on top of the roof and stare into the
Yeah.
stars.
Are we all gonna have a moment like this?
It sounds like it.
I feel, like,
mean,
I, feel like
at
this. I feel like this needs to be the splash art. We just need to get each of you sitting on the fucking roof staring at the stars.
The panic party continues.
As you all climb into bed and get ready for sleep and calm down for the night. Hawthorne, what is going through your head as you're climbing into bed?
I threw on a random playlist on my Zune. I'm building a new playlist from what's already on here.
Wait, hold on. You did pull out your Zune?
Yes.
There is a song playing right now.
Did you?
You can go and check your in-game playlist I made for you. It is
Holy
the last song
shit.
that I just added.
Is it-
Riley!
I need to sing
You're
this.
talking
I'm talking-
in-game playlist.
Yeah, I'm talking the Hey There Doom and Gloom that I made for you.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm opening the app.
It's the
My
last
computer
song on there.
decided, okay, it's gonna be just a second because
Mhm.
my computer decided that as soon as we're doing this, it wants to be slow as fuck with like 80% of stuff.
Out of
I'm
character. This is
scared.
the most I've cried in a session before.
Which is saying a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Oh,
I am
sweetie,
waiting for it to
Riles isn't
load.
even warmed up.
My
That's the
shirt
sad
is
thing.
my shirt is wet.
Not the happy way.
It's still loading DM.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm shirt Strife 5.
Still applies.
This is what I get for one, getting too into my own lore, and two, this being my first ever TTRPG experience, and Riles is my GM.
Yeah, basically.
There's no defense once Riles is your DM. Like, even when you have a simple backstory motivation, like, oh, I just want to get enough money to buy an engagement ring for my girlfriend, she'll come for you.
And I've given her multiple, multi-page short stories.
I know.
Ina was conceived of in a short story that no one else has seen fully except for Ryle.
I know.
And Hoso. I showed Hoso.
Hawthorne, are you able to get it open or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah? You wanna let chat know what that song is?
Here, let me just. For those of you who can hear it,
Oh, well, that's...
it's Early Sunsets Over Monroeville by I'm actually not gonna play that on stream. Gonna be fucked over anyway.
So, as the song plays, you hear that first line. Late dawns and early sunsets, just like my favorite scenes. Then
And
holding
it's
hands and life was
exactly-
perfect just light up on the screen.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's chill. It's fine.
How many people are you trying to make
It's
cry
great.
tonight,
It's
Riles?
As you all lay in bed, we cut away to a stone circle on the 85th floor.
We cut
Of the
away
Ferocious
now?
On the 85th floor of the Ferocious dungeon. Sitting there, crisscross in the middle of the stone floor, holding a cracked, exact copy of Hawthorne Zune, the same song playing. He sings along.
But does
gosh.
anyone notice? Does anyone care? And if I had the guts to put this to your head, would anything matter if you're already dead? And should I be shocked now by the last thing you said? Before I pull this trigger, your eyes vacant and stained. Does anyone notice? Does anyone care? And if I had the guts to put this to your head, would anything matter if you're already dead? And now should I be shocked by the last thing you said? Before I pull this trigger, your eyes vacant and stained. And in saying you loved me, made things harder at best. And these words changing nothing as your body remains.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session of Fame and Falchions Decursio, episode 6,
Wild.
The Glass-Covered Heart.
Wild kid.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Riles.
Mm-hmm.
Affectionately, as much as with as much affection as I can muster. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know, I deserve that one. Anyways, as we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap up and get over to a raid target, if I could start with Strifewife, where and when are you gonna be next live?
Okay, I will be live again Saturday evening, and I will be my otter girl self again, streaming ZZZ's Endless Zone Zero, as was voted for by the pond. We started our first part of the playthrough last Saturday, and we will be continuing that this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
All right, and Snowy Eliana, when are you next live?
I'm next live tomorrow, with my big karaoke stream event, live at 7:30 p.m. PDT. I'm very excited, very nervous. Hope you all can be there, and yeah.
And Felony Sparks, when are you next live?
10 a.m. Pacific. I am going to be playing more Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm gonna remember to set up the goodies so chat can fuck with a game. It'll be a great time.
Okay. And
Do the link.
yeah, and I will be posting the Green Knight's link for his Wattpad story in my server. I'll be posting that tomorrow, so I'm not tagging you all late at night.
Okay.
So be ready for that. And let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and get set up here. If you all would like to say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good
I hope you
night.
all
Good night,
enjoyed the
everyone.
emotional trauma.
Yeah, hope your heart survived the trauma and prepare yourself for more in 2 weeks.
All
I
right.
need,
Night.
I
Get
need, I
ready
need
for
some
more
levity in my life after
awkwardness.
this.
I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to our ending screen, and I'll get y'all the raid message.